Hi golfers, thanks for sending in your feedback on the drills and things. Keep them coming. It's really interesting to see what you're all doing out there. So I'm going to take you through the ladder drill a little bit and give you some ideas on how to master this. So one of the ways we do that is using your feet as a guide. So if it's a short putt, I'm going into this wall, you can keep your feet very close together, and that gives me a real visual of putting from this toe to this toe. So if it's a short putt, I keep it nice and narrow, go to this toe to this toe, okay? As it gets longer, I can still use my feet and widen my stance, always keeping this front foot stationary, and the back foot is the one that's going to change. So as it gets longer, this can get wider, okay? So now it's a little longer, so I'm going to step this foot back, come back to that foot, and through. Getting to the last one, there's going to be a point when, hey, I don't want your stance to be like this. Shoulder width, once it gets there, then the putt's either going to be, if it's a longer putt, it's going to be to that toe or outside that toe, okay? So this one is going to be to the toe from what I can see of the distance here and through, or a little bit past. Okay, so that's one of the ways to kind of start to master this ladder drill. The other is just using your eyes again. Remember the drill on the short putts? We looked at the hole. Well, we're going to, or we looked at the line, or we picked a spot. We're going to look at where we want. So, for example, if we were throwing a ball, we wouldn't necessarily stare at the ball. We would look at our target. So kind of using some of that athleticism and that feel of distance control. So I'm going to step up. I'm going to go to this one, but I'm going to not look here. I'm locked in. Everything's solid. And I'm going to just roll it here. The next one, I'm going to look to. I'm going to stare it down, roll it too. So try that drill too. That's a really good one if you are a person that has thrown a ball and has a good sense of distance control with that. The last one is tapping into that feel. If you have no idea, like all of them feel uncomfortable and I can't get a real dial in on the speed control, just do a couple of drills, practice of hitting the ball and then guessing, okay? So I'm going to hit the ball, and as soon as I make contact with it, I'm going to try and go to the back wall. As soon as I make contact with it, I'm going to guess, oh, I think that was pretty good. See if you can kind of get a guess of the feel of, was that long, short, and then once you start to get that feel, then just dial it in. And every time even you play this game, take a little guess. Was that good, long, or short? If you have that kind of information, then you can start to fix it. Okay. We have another fun game coming up. I don't know if you noticed the toilet paper and the numbers, but next video is going to be a fun game. Talk to you guys soon.